Hi everyone, and welcome to Friday with Fiona. And today I wanted to share with you about the online exclusive. So I've got my iPad here. I'll just change. I just wanted to say hi, and then we'll go to my hands. Okay, so I've got my iPad up on the customer view, and this is the front page of Stampin' Up. So I'm just going to go into the menu, and then you can see on here I've got online exclusives. And then it takes you to the products. So you've got kits, stamp sets, dies, embellishments, designer series paper, ribbon, whole caboodle. Okay, so that's how you get to it. I just wanted to share that with you. So I just want to share you a couple of cards that I have made using some of the products. And then I'm going to make a card using the Pets and More, which I actually hadn't used yet. And today I've got an offer for you. So if you sign up for my email list, which is where you'll hear about all my classes, I will then send you a tutorial for the 3 cards that I'm showing you, but I'm actually only going to show you how to make one today. So if you want the details of the other 2, the only way you can get it is by signing up for my email address. So at the weekend, I did an online creative convention run by an American demonstrator. There was 4 of them. And it was just amazing. And this was a mystery stamping project. So you're given the measurements and you have to kind of put things together. Now, this is using one of the online exclusives is the Meandering Meadows 6x6 paper. So there's 48 sheets in there and they're like watercolors. The images are just incredible, really, really beautiful. Just gonna kind of show some of them quickly to you. Really just stunning. I mean, they're basically what happens is an artist works on them and then they transform it into photographs and then it's printed to make the paper. So this is a fun fold, and I've also used the garden meadow. I've used the hello on my circle, but then I've die cut the gate from the dies, and then I've stamped the flowers. I had him lying on my desk, so he's snuck in from the country birdhouse. And then on the inside, I've just stamped the flowers. But it's just a bit of fun. It's a fun fold, and I liked it so much. I made a second one using the Pets and More. So I know you don't get dogs and cats that colour, but you know, it goes with the designer series paper. And look at those paws, aren't they cute? So those 2 are exactly the same design. I just wanted to show you those. The other one is the Fluffiest Friends, and I think I have used this one before, but I need to get it out and play with it a bit more. And the other one that I've done today using the Pets and More again is the what's it called, Flowering Zinnia designer series paper. Now this is a 12x12 paper, and initially I didn't get it because it's what it says on the packet is all flowers, and yes, they are beautiful, but you know, I'm a bit flowered out. I'll show them. I mean, that's starting to cut up and make so simple to make some cards with that. But on the reverse, you've got just, you know, background papers in stunning colours. So that's the real red. You've got not pretty in pink, petal pink. I think that's either Gorgeous Grape or Highland Heather. That's the lemon lime twist that I used. I think that might be Mossy Meadow and Old Olive and Pumpkin Pie. I've written the colours in big because trying to read that little bit there is a nightmare, so I've written them all out. So I wanted to use those papers and you know, they are just really bright and fun colours. So, and this is another fun fold. Again, there's no, so you need to lean it. If I stand up. You'd need to lean it up, and then this is using the Country Corners dies, and then I've made that into a card there. So he's a little cutie. So those 2 designs, the only way you can get the details are by signing up for my email list, and I will send you the tutorial with all the measurements, cutting measurements and the scores and scoring lines and everything. And then the one I want to actually show you how to make today, I love this. So it's using the Pets and More, and there is no dies for this, I'm afraid. Fussy cutting is called for. But again, it's fun. There's no, I've put a countryside corner on the back for your message. But again, it's another fun fold. But this one does stand up. It won't stand up on my, there you go. Or you can just lean it up like that. But again, a bit of fun. Now I have got everything ready to save a bit of time. So basically, you're cutting a piece of cardstock. Now let's see if I've got my measurements ready. No, I haven't. So that will be also on the tutorial. So this is Highland Heather, is 14 centimeters by 11 centimeters. Oops, little heart there. Don't want to lose him. And then this is 21 by 13.5, scored at 10.5. And then what I've done is I use the everyday details on this one. On my first one, I used the stylish shapes and cut a big circle out. And then from the big circle, I cut the smaller one. Whoops, everything's falling over. Just see, you can leave him there so you can see him. I cut a smaller circle out, which we're going to use in a minute. These, I have got one ready, but I want to show you how to use these. So these are, I think they're called reversibles. Yeah, reversibles. So which one are we doing? We're doing this one with the tail. Okay, and I've got a bit of scrap here just to show you. And I need my Memento Black. And this is great for those of you that hate colouring. Now, if you like colouring, you can just do the outline and then colour him in. You can stamp the outline onto coloured cardstock and cut it out. Or you can do what I'm going to do, which is I'm going to get some smoky slate. I'm just going to clean that because I need to turn it over. Okay. And this is what I mean about it being a reversible. So turn it over. And then we've got the bulk. Hopefully it won't be too dark. And I can line up like the eyes and the nose. Hopefully I'm not getting my head in the way of the camera. Just bring it a bit closer to me. That's not very good. No, let's do that again. So I'm going to actually stamp it off this time. It was too dark. And I'm doing it the other way around. I'm doing the background first. That's better. Clean him or her. And turn him over. Get the Memento again. And then line up for the detail. Oh, missed a bit of his ear. Ear. That's the beauty of photopolymer stamps. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it'll have to do. Okay, now I'm going to I would normally sit and fussy cut that, but you don't need to see me fussy cut. I have got one ready. What I would also do is put some Wink of Stella on him. Okay, so I would just cut round, moving the paper rather than the scissors. But here's one I prepared earlier, and he has got some Wink of Stella on. See that glimmer? Okay, so now I can put our card together. Okay, so I've got my Highland Heather background. I've got my card base folded in half with my circle die cut out. No, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to put my flowering zinnia paper, which is 12.8 by 9.5, and that's going to go in there. I hope you guys managed to take advantage of the free shipping on Tuesday. Amazingly, I did mine at 11 o'clock Monday night because of the time difference with Europe. It starts in midnight in Europe, but 11 p.m. for us. So 11 p.m. I had my order all ready to go, just submitted it, and unbelievably it's coming tomorrow, which I can't quite believe, but that's fantastic because it's a bank holiday weekend and I can play with it. So there we go. Now I need a bit of twine. Got my twine. There we go. Did I use twine on that one? No, I used the Baker's Essential Twine in Crumb Cake, I think. Oh, hang on, what's that? Yeah, let's use that. I think it's grey granite, but that's okay. It's grey. And I'm going to do that in a minute. I'm missing steps out. So I'm going to put my circle in because I want the grey granite. I want the twine to go over the circle. So I'm just going to eyeball it. You could measure. Having a grid does help, actually. And these ones with the holes are from the Everyday Details dies, which I love. The only thing is you end up with little bits of paper everywhere because of the holes, but they are beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to just line that up and try and get that. Whoops, that wasn't very clever, was it? Do it from the top. That's about right. Okay, now I can do my twine. So I'm going to wrap it around twice. So I need to leave a bit at the end for the bow. I'm hoping I've got enough on here to go around twice. If not, it'll just be the once. Once, twice. Yes, just about enough. My ribbon scissors. When you don't have enough hands, use your mouth. I don't recommend it, but sometimes needs must. Okay, and I want it to go across the middle of my circle. And I'm going to tie a bow. What I'm going to do, because this is really fine, I'm going to tie a knot. And then I'll have a bit more leeway. Oh, this is fiddly. So see what I mean? Very fiddly. Right, tie a knot. There we go. Tie a knot, not too tight. Move that up a bit. And then I can tie my bow without it kind of moving around. Oh, I think I better use my tweezers. I'm all fingers and thumbs. Doesn't help that it's a bit curly. You can straighten it by just pulling it along your bone folder, but it's very soft. I mean, it's lovely, but soft. So, right. And it's always worth trying to do a bow on video. All right, there we go. Now I do need to straighten that. It's very curly. Oh, right, I'm going to spend ages on that. Let's try and turn it sideways so that bit's going. We need to make it a bit smaller. I don't normally spend this much time on a silly twine bow. I'll rearrange that when I've actually put my cat down. Okay, so he's there. Now, because I've done my twine, I can add that onto there. So I'm just going to pop some Seal Plus. I'll just do the corners and the middle because it's very strong, and if you should need to get it off, bit of a nightmare. There we go. So I'm just going to eyeball that, line it up. Now, if you do buy anything in my store, use the host code and you will get a card from me as a thank you. And also, if you spend over £30, sorry, £50, you will get a free embellishment. And the ones I'm using today are the basic grey and smoky slate pearls, which are beautiful. You'll see those in a minute. Okay, that needs to come out here. So now I can pop my cat. Just need my dimensionals. 1, whoops, 2. My dimensionals and rearrange this stupid bow twine thingy. There we go. And now on this one, I used another stamp set which we will play with coming up soon, Flying By, and I loved it. I had that, so sending love. But this time I'm just going to do Happy Birthday from the Garden Meadow. And I will do that in basic black. No, that's not basic black, it's Memento black. Because I realised I've got quite a few birthdays coming up soon. So I'm just going to stamp it along the bottom here. And hope that it's straight. Whoa, it is straight, that's amazing. Let me get rid of that banner. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Get rid of the banner. Happy birthday. That's lovely. I haven't used that before. That font is beautiful. Then I've got some hearts. So this is from the Adoring Hearts die. So that's a large basic grey heart. And then I've got some small smoky slate hearts, also from the Adoring Hearts. And I'm just going to pop those on. Just put that with a bit of... because that's going over the edge there. And I'm going to pop the teeny tiny one inside it. Like that. And then these two, that was a different one. I don't know where I got that from. So, and an odd number for some reason, apparently the brain really likes. So that's what we're doing. Okay. And last but not least, the smoky slate, the basic grey and smoky slate pearls. And I'll just use the little ones, I think. Almost looks silver. And there you have it. Isn't he cute? So that's the Pets and More. stamp set. And that was, the sentiment was from the garden meadow. I love that. I love the gate that I did on the other card that you saw. But you've also got dies for the wheelbarrow, the basket, the birds, the Wellington boots. It's a really fun set. So that's the happy birthday. And don't forget, the only way you can get the measurements for the other cards is by subscribing to my email address. I do love that one. Really, really cute. And I love that one. I like the fun fold, and I just like the dogs and cats. The reason I hadn't used it was there's a kit with pets on it, and I wanted to use them in conjunction with each other, but it's sold out. The kit's sold out. So I'm waiting for it to come back in, and then I will do some more with the pets. But I just thought to share the online exclusives with you. That's the stamp set. And as I said, unfortunately, there's no dies. You've got an owl, you've got 2 cats, an owl, a dog, and I'm assuming that's a rabbit. He does give me a bit of the creeps with that black eye, though. So anyway, I don't know what that's about. Thanks for watching. Next week is bank holiday. My husband's having an operation, so things are going to be a bit fraught around here. So next Friday, I'm going to share with you a kit. I have no idea which kit. I have quite a few in my cupboard, and I will just open a couple, show you what is inside, and then get to make a couple of cards with you. But I'd love you to sign up for my email address, and I will send you details of my classes that I've got coming up planned for June and July. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye.